Good Thursday afternoon, everybody. Meteorologist Greg Majeski back with you here in the North Georgia Majestic Weather Studios with your forecast update here on your September the 4th, 2025. Well, things not looking too bad across North Georgia for today. Heading into tonight, we might see a stray shower or thunderstorm around or two. Again, we're going to be watching extreme North Georgia especially. And then we're going to talk about the hot temperatures for your Friday. We got another frontal system we got to track going into Saturday, Sunday, and then fall weather returning next week. So we got a lot to talk about on this update. Again, if you're watching here on the YouTube channel, please help us out as we try to grow our little channel here. Give us a subscribe and hit that notification bell so you're alerted on future updates like these. So if you live anywhere across North Georgia, please consider becoming a subscriber. It's a pleasure to be one of your weather sources. All right, let's go and take a live look right now up into Dahlonega as we're looking at a lot of sunshine, a few clouds around, not looking too bad up there for your Thursday afternoon, as well as down toward Lake Lanier. Also not looking too bad. In fact, Lake Lanier would probably be a good place to go this weekend. I think the weather's going to be pretty good. Definitely a little warmer than what we were seeing last Labor Day weekend. Again, we're going to be watching for some potential for maybe a few isolated severe storms up here across extreme North Georgia. A lot of the activities up into Tennessee for right now, but we'll keep a watchful eye on that here for this evening to see if anything kind of develops in that area. Right now, looking pretty quiet. We got one little lone shower out here. Kind of see it right there, kind of coming into Barrow County right now, and a couple of stray showers there in southern Cherokee County. But otherwise, not looking too bad here across most of North Georgia here for your Thursday afternoon. Here goes your satellite imagery here. As again, we're watching these storms up here across Tennessee here. Now, the earlier models were kind of showing a bit of a line trying to come into North Georgia. The most up-to-date one, it kind of backed off that, but I still think that's a possible potential there, just judging by what I'm seeing so far. So again, you guys across North Georgia, keep a watchful eye on that. Again, maybe some brief heavy rains, lightning, some gusty winds will be your main threat there. Again, you can see where a lot of the severe weather's been going on over here in the Carolinas. Look at all these warnings up here and back in toward Tennessee. But North Georgia not looking too bad, although temperatures are warming up nicely here in the low to mid 80s. 85 degrees already up there into Dalton for this afternoon. All right, let's talk quickly out in the tropics. We got an update here from the Hurricane Center. Now up to 90% chance. Very likely we're going to have a depression here over the next day or so. 60% chance we see it in the next 48 hours. So we're going to see something here developing. Most likely will become Gabrielle. Very important to track what Gabrielle does. Right now, the thinking continues to be that this thing will make a turn up the East Coast again. And if you remember Aaron, when it did that maneuver and moved upward, it does have a big impact on what the weather pattern is going to be over us. So we got to watch this one closely. So even if it doesn't give us an East Coast strike, it still may have an impact on what our weather is going to be later in the month. So stay tuned on this as we watch this closely. So here's our little system, very compact there. It's starting to show a nice little swirl there. So got another tropical wave here. Got a little cutoff low sitting up here to the north. Another tropical wave back here. But again, that's the only game right now that we're watching. But I am expecting activity to kind of pick up a little bit as we go into the second half of September, especially across the area. All right, so let's take a look right now at our regional forecast model here. Again, we're going to watch closely to see if we get anything here for tonight. Might need to put I don't have the rain in the forecast for Saturday night, but I might need to consider doing it. Again, it'll be a low risk, but again, not showing a whole lot. The earlier model was showing some activity here. You know, 6 o'clock, not really showing a whole lot there, but we'll see. Anything that will be pretty isolated for the most part. This moves on through. Friday's going to be dry. We already know Friday's going to be hot and dry, steamy across everywhere. It's going into Saturday. Here comes that frontal system right there coming in Saturday morning, coming across North Georgia. See that coming in Saturday? So might bring in a chance of rain on Saturday and Sunday. I'm going to hold off right now, get another model run on this. But even if we do get a chance of rain on Saturday, again, fairly isolated, not too widespread. And Sunday definitely will be on the dry side as that frontal system clears on through. So just keep Saturday in mind. Maybe we get a slight chance of rain in that forecast that we'll look at. But otherwise, the weekend really not looking all that bad. Here's our forecast maps. Let's go ahead and check out from the National Weather Service here. Again, kind of watch the little timestamp there on top as I kind of take you through this here as we go through this weekend. So here comes that frontal system coming in on Saturday. There it is right there, lining up from the northeast, coming into the southeast. The cool air will be kind of filtering on in here. Again, setting up for below normal temperatures for most of next week. So there goes high pressure building on in, looking very nice there as we head into your Monday. Look at that big blue high there across the Ohio River Valley, setting up for a very nice day here across the southeast for Monday and Tuesday. In fact, we'll probably see temperatures in the upper 70s for a lot of folks and even lower 70s up into the mountains. And then going into Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, again, staying dry, and temperatures should begin to moderate a little bit as we go toward the end of the week. So your forecast looking like this as we're looking at 91.66 there in Gainesville. So a sunny, hot, summer-like day there for the area. It is still technically summer. So morning lows, low to mid 60s for most of North Georgia. We'll see upper 60s down toward Metro Atlanta. Daytime highs, lower 90s for a lot of locations. Hot zones will be Rome and Cedartown at 94, 89 in Dahlonega, 86 up in Clayton. And then regionally, boy, check out Nashville and Memphis, 97. They were in the 80s today. They're going to be in the 90s tomorrow. But again, a brief hit and run. They should cool back down significantly going in towards Saturday. What about your weekend forecast? How's that looking? Our friends at TR Cigars, our weekend forecast sponsor. They're showing at 89.68, 85.65 on Sunday. So you can grab those and so again, might see the spray shower on Saturday. Next 7 days looking like this. Again, as we cool the temperatures down from 91 today, we're going to be down to 77 on Monday. I kind of posted a roller coaster graphic on to kind of illustrate that. And 77.60 on Monday, 78.58 on Tuesday, and then kind of low 80s around 60 for Wednesday and Thursday. So really not looking too bad for all of next week. We are mostly dry, limited rain chances. We might see a little rain today. Might see a little rain going into Saturday, Sunday night, maybe a little bit, but most of us on the dry side. I know some folks have been saying, hey, we need some rain, but I don't have any rain coming at you. It looks like a fairly dry weather pattern, at least here for the next 7 days. All right, again, I appreciate you guys checking us out here on the YouTube channel, the YouTube version of the North Georgia Majestic Weather page. If you guys can go ahead and hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell so you're alerted on future content. And as always, if you ever got a weather-related question, please post it down below. Give me a thumbs up. It does help with that little algorithm thing. All right, that's y'all's update for today. You guys take it easy, be good, stay safe, and we'll see you tomorrow maybe. We'll see. I got to work at Fox 5 tomorrow, so I don't know if I'll be able to work this in or not. But if I do, it may be late. Just kind of put you that way, outside of my normal afternoon update. All right, you guys take it easy, be good, stay safe. We'll see you later. Bye, guys. Have a great weekend.